Gemini, welcome back to Neptune Fish Tarot. My name is Alicia. So today, Gemini, we're going to be doing a weekly reading. This is going to be for the first week of November, so from about the 1st to the 7th of November 2021. We are well on our way into Scorpio season, and so today is actually Halloween. It's that time of the year where we are doing deep dives, right? The veil is thin, and our ability to connect in very clearly to our internal guidance system, our connection with spirit, it's very heightened at this time. So with all of that said, I just want to say, Gemini, if you'll stay to the end of the reading, if you're interested, I'm going to be doing some reading during the advice portion from Spirit. We've got some oracle cards, and I'm going to go into the book for those if you'd like to stick around for that part. Getting right into your reading, the overall energy on the bottom of the main deck is the Knight of Voices. And so, Gemini, we see that you are receiving some kind of a truth. It could be a message come in. Honestly, it could be. But you're kind of getting some kind of information. To be honest with you, this could be coming through dreams. It could be through like your own intuition, just as easily as it could be from some external source. Okay, so I just want to kind of throw that out there. The top row, we've got the Four of Inspiration, the Six of Voices, and by the way, inspiration in the Muse Tarot is wands. So we've got the Four of Wands, the Six of Voices or swords, the Eight of Voices, awakening, which is judgment, okay, Four of Emotions, which are cups, and lastly the Hierophant. On the bottom of the clarifying deck, we have Five of Cups, and we know that fives are always a conflict, right? Cups being our emotions, and so we see the overall underlying energy of being something about disappointment. Right, so we're getting this message, and what is it all about? So let's start at the beginning with this Four of Wands, right? And so these are like the relationships that we have that usually bring us into a place of sort of joy and stability and harmony. Like this is, right, coming out of the Three of Wands and going into the Four, this is usually people in our environment that are stable, that bring us stability. But here we see something a little concerning. We see that clarified by the Devil and by the Ten of Coins. So here's how I'm kind of reading this, right? It's like this overall message or knowing perhaps coming. It's like being brought to light, Gemini, that there's some association in your life that you felt like was bringing you stability, that you felt like was bringing you into this Ten of Coins, right? Into this really fulfilling, stable, fruitful, abundant space. But we see it attached to the Devil. And so, yeah, I could definitely see how we would get a Five of Cups here. That is quite disappointing. It's almost like you have been deceived somehow. Now, maybe this is the case that you were just sort of not paying attention to the red flags, possibly. Okay, that's possible. Maybe up to this point, it was just so important for you to have that sense of stability, right? I mean, if this is like related to a job, an employer, a business partner, something, even a spouse, right? Like Four of Inspirations often point to like a partner, like a divine partnership, right? Like somebody who we definitely really trusted, who we really felt was our person. So this is definitely the type of situation. And as you can see next door, right, we have the Six of Voices clarified by the Tower and Temperance. Yeah, I mean, this is really shaking you down to your foundation. this is clearly something where you are depending upon this situation as a foundation, as a fundamental part of your life. Perhaps for your income, for your means of, your home or your marriage, right? Or something of that nature, something significant. And so we do see you trying to regain the Six of Voices, this harmony in your mental space, right? You're trying to overcome this tower, and into this stable place, this temperance, where you are trying to reorient your outlook again, given this information, given this very sudden, right, with the Knight of Voices in the tower. It's very you can see the building, it's just absolutely turned upside down. It's very devastated, and it is on its way to topple over, perhaps ending in a death. So we see this, of course, is going to lead you into an Eight of Voices, right? This is a very, very tough place mentally. And it's so you're not immediately able to overcome this. It really does have you, and rightly so, really overthinking, right? Really thinking in your head, oh my gosh, what am I going to do now? Of course, I have the ability to just walk away, but I haven't quite processed all of this yet. So Eight of Voices is clarified by the Page of Coins and the Six of Swords. So here we see the Six of Swords repeating. This is you. It's right in the center of the reading. So this is all about the universe offering you this Page of Coins, this different perspective, right? And it's going to take a minute for you to relearn or to reframe your thought processes here. Gemini, you are an air sign, and so we understand that Mercury being your ruler, being very mercurial, it's going to be in your nature to just rely upon your mental faculties, right? To problem solve, to get you through situations. And of course, here the universe is saying, well, there's something else that's going to be needed here in order for you to overcome this. And it's going to take a little bit of application and a little bit of learning. So let's keep going. We do have the Awakening card, which means that at this point, you're going to have to make a judgment call. Okay, clearly you're going to have to make a judgment call, and that is being clarified by the Two of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Two of Wands. So making this decision, right, this Two of Wands, and it's going to cause you a Nine of Swords, right? It's definitely going to cause you a lot, actually, not a little, a lot of anxiety, perhaps sleepless nights, right? The whole gamut. And this is the universe saying, look, this is a chance for you to once again reevaluate, right, your relationships, your Two of Cups. What is going to bring you emotional stability? What is going to bring you into a headspace where you're able to overcome this reliance on these thought patterns, right? To how are you going to solve this issue? And so, but here's the thing. In this Page of Coins, which is dead center in the very middle of the reading, right? You've got this Page of Coin and this Two of Cups. It is like the universe coming in and giving you this gift, because we see you initially being really indifferent towards it with this Four of Emotions. It's like the universe is really coming in to say, look, we have a solution for you, but Gemini, are you willing to be open to it? Because there's the Ace of Cups, okay? So it's as if the universe wants to send you somebody new, right? This Two of Cups into your reality, right? To help you, right? To help you, to get you into this new opportunity, right? This brand new Ace of Cups is what the universe has on offer from you, for you, but it's going to require you kind of releasing this this stubborn willfulness, right? Gemini, this way of thinking, this way of being that you're accustomed to doing. It requires you to allow this tower to fall, right? So whatever this thing is that's causing you grief. Like I said, it might be an interpersonal relationship. It could be a job. Maybe you have a landlord who is giving you trouble and is trying to take away the stability of your home. Whatever it is, here's what the universe is trying to say. Look, allow it to go. Allow it to release, okay? Because what they have prepared for you, or what's coming for you next, is actually much better, is actually, though you don't see it yet, right? It's very unsettling because you don't have control over this. This is all sort of like happening seemingly to you, right? But this is sort of like a test of faith type of a situation. This is a type of situation where you're being called to allow this to happen. And the reason, almost seemingly, why it's happening, right? It's almost so that you can make the decision to trust, okay? Because here in the last row, we have the Hierophant. Okay, this is like the universe coming in and saying, Gemini, release your hold, okay? Because you are the magician, okay? And we are spirit, right? And spirit is, anything is possible, okay? And you have all of the gifts available to you to create something not only brand new, but like that's actually better, that's actually going to bring you more fulfillment, right? So there's just something about coming into harmony within your mind and sort of like releasing a lot of this anxiety and a lot of this like mental construct that you've got built up all around this thing. Maybe what it's saying even is to release this notion that this thing in the first row that you had all built up for yourself, you were thinking like, well, this is the solution in my life. Like, this is the thing. This is the structure, the person, the place, the thing, the situation that I had built for myself. And it's all of a sudden being taken away from me. And you're so wrapped up in the loss of that thing that you're not seeing like what's coming is much greater and much better, and actually is going to put you on a trajectory that ultimately is going to bring you into a really, really stable place. Four of Wands, King of Cups. It's going to really be a healing to your emotional well-being. It's going to allow you to develop your magicianship skills and to expand you in ways that you really haven't experienced yet in this lifetime. So this is really quite... it's just all in your perception, right? It's like seeing this as a gift instead of seeing this as a tower, right? So instead of it being the Devil Tower, it's actually the Page of Coins, Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, okay? And this is really making you into a master. And a master magician is somebody who has faith and belief that with spirit working through you, right? What is meant for you will always find you. right? That whole thing. The universe always is working on our behalf to bring us into what is the highest and best version of ourselves, right? So, yeah, this is about releasing this Five of Cups. Honestly, it's about releasing this whole mindset, and letting the tower fall, right? And really coming into a space of being okay. Like, it is okay. Like, you don't have to do anything for it to be okay. It is okay. All right. So let's go up and let's get into the oracles. So from the fairies, we have find balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. Like, honestly, sleep, I mean, we all know the value of sleep, right? We don't have to say that. But I mean, honestly, when we sleep, a lot of times that's um, and when we're resting, right? When we're relaxing our nervous system, we're resting our minds. I mean, that allows us to commune with spirit, with our guides. That allows that influx of healing to occur, right? You've heard that before. The healing of the body occurs when we're asleep. So, there is a lot of healing that's going on that's going to have to take place with us. So best to relax your mind and to relax your body. Come to the edge. I love this card. This reminds me always when I see it of the Fool, right? And again, so there's this element of really taking a leap of faith. There's a trust fall going on here. Like, go right up to the edge. It's scary. I know it is. It's like you don't know what's going to happen when you go to that edge and you leap off at the side. But there's an element of faith that's involved, right? And again, this is part of tapping into your magicianship, right? This is you expanding your abilities. And so, yeah, we're in Scorpio season. Welcome to Scorpio season. Time to let go. And then blessing and thanks, right? Abundant universe. It's just, again, it's all tied into this idea of the universe is here to bless you, Gemini. The universe is not going to let you fall. The universe is not going to do anything nefarious to you. Nothing bad is going to happen. Just be so thankful up front that what is about to unfold for you is going to be so abundant. It's so beyond your imagination, right? And there is a certain amount of trust in that as a concept, right? And then lastly, we have Kundalini, untapped energy. And I'm going to just read a few sentences from that in the book. This is from the Archangel Metatron deck. Actually, both of these, Kundalini and Blessings and Thanks, came out of that deck, and I took them both. This is the Self-Mastery Oracle by Amanda Ellis, and I am looking for page 35, card 35. Let's see here. Here we go. Okay. It says, think about the amount of untapped, unused energy at your disposal. Life is busy and you may be time poor. Sometimes you feel particularly weary. Yet, you are encouraged to go within and realize the huge well of energy available to you to help support your path to enlightenment. It is there in your earthly vessel, the human body, in which your eternal soul dwells. So this is all about becoming aware of the energy centers, the chakra systems within our bodies, and spending some time, some quiet time, just sort of tapping into each one of those centers, right? And so you can find some really nice meditations on YouTube about that. Tapping into your base and your sacral and your solar plexus and your heart and your throat and your your third eye and your crown chakras. Okay, so you have everything you need within you. Okay, you have the universe inside of you, and And I think that, you know, as you tap into and start to begin to trust, right, that everything that happens is for your highest good, and you begin to seek balance, right, in your perspectives, this is going to shift very, very nicely for you, Gemini. So that's what I have for you today. If you found it helpful and you liked the video, please subscribe to the channel. I will be back again next week, and we will continue to see how the month of November unfolds.